coaching, right? I said, bro, I'm coaching life.
But
I said, bro, I'm coaching life. They asked me when I'm coaching, right? I said, bro, I'm coaching
then
life.
you gotta join the dark side.
I said, bro, I'm
I
coaching
spend
life.
money when I got it.
I'm not gonna do that. I do it every time, man. I gotta stop doing it.
We got episode 276, man. We've been running our race.
Yeah, man. Make sure y'all keep hitting that like, subscribe, hit the comments on all of the platforms that you listen to the podcast too, man. Make sure y'all are subscribing. Tell a friend to tell a friend. The comments, we love it, man. We just keep it going. Coach Class Pod is back, like Mike said, episode 276, man. Another
Yes,
week.
sir.
Me and the Brody.
Yeah. And we've been in our own lane lately on the pod, and I love how when we do the pod, it's like that. So I want to say with Zay, the kind of stuff we got going on in the background, yo, I've been trying to like really pay close attention to films. And I rewatched the Joker, the Joaquin Phoenix one, like again.
Joaquin, you was right.
Joaquin, it just keeps getting better and better to me, bro.
Did you watch it twice this week?
I watched it once this week. I started one night and finished another.
Oh.
Because it's like, yo, you know how it be when you get really relaxed. You got like an hour to watch. Like, I'm not watching a 2 hour and 33-minute movie in one sitting.
That's a tough one right there, yo. To
Yeah,
watch a whole
yeah,
2 hour plus
say.
movie nowadays, unless you're
Yeah,
in the theater.
you
And
tired,
it's a heavy
yo.
movie. Like that movie.
Now, I will if it's something I really want to see, but I got to be like off, or it got to be like it got to be like if I got work in the morning, I started it at 7. You know what I mean? So I'm good.
So you hyped for the second one? Isn't it supposed to be? I heard it's supposed to be a musical.
I mean,
Somebody said it's supposed. I don't know where I heard that.
If they do a spin on, because like Zay had me watching something on YouTube, and it was crazy because they said it's like a fourth wall you could break through with like the audience and then like the viewer, and like a lot of the times when he was hallucinating, he'll actually be singing the song that's playing in the background type stuff. Like that's like some like super deep, like, yo, they went crazy on that movie. If you really watch it, and they created empathy for somebody that was that savage. They even showed he had a heart, because remember, it was the one guy that dropped the dime on him about the pistol at work, and he didn't even want the gun. He was like, don't give that to me. My doctor said I don't need that.
I mean,
Yo,
he was
gave
begging.
him the pistol, then lied.
He was begging his doctor for help. Yo, he did it.
But then yo
multiple times.
lied on him, and then you remember the joke. Yo, he came to the crib. Yo, stabbed him, bro. He hawked him down, yo. But he let the little guy go, yo, because he was like, yo, you was always nice to me, dog.
Couldn't get out the door. Either.
Go ahead.
It was pretty funny, man.
My man gave him a hug before he left.
Good scene.
I think Joaquin Phoenix won the Oscar for that, didn't he?
That movie is
I'm not
amazing,
mistaken.
It's
yo.
the best portrayal.
That movie is amazing, yo.
of what I would think a Joker movie would be.
That movie is amazing, yo.
Nah, when he shot Robert De Niro
On TV.
on TV,
He's like, you're not a good person. You brought me here to laugh at me. I was like, yo, this nigga.
Cooked him. Wow.
That's a great movie, dog.
Yeah.
That
I
might
agree.
be that's one of my favorite DC movies.
Okay.
Period. Like, out of everything.
Y'all seeing the Blue Beetle? You fucking with that?
Nah, I won't.
I'm not gonna lie, I never was really interested, so I'm not gonna.
I feel like it. Honestly, if so few people watch it, it could be like The Flash and come out like 2 months later, yo.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm praying for.
it's-
The Flash just came on HBO
It
Max.
wasn't even 2 months, dog.
Yeah, man.
That was a month and a half.
so
weeks,
crazy.
maybe. Nah, that's 6, might have been 3, maybe 4 weeks.
It wasn't that
It
long.
was fast.
But they said that was like one of the lowest grossing films out of that whole
'Cause
discography
was
or
pretty-
a realm, and it's
technically
trash.
still turned a profit though. So
it was pretty bad.
Look at the sales for the Flash.
But all of their movies been going down.
Yeah, you right.
So
You
it don't
right.
really- yeah, I mean,
Because Marvel
it
be
was just
going
inevitable.
crazy.
People ready to move on.
They're waiting for one to stick, man. They
And with the
But
Matt
they
Reeves, and
changing
with the
everything now. So
Yeah.
and with the Matt Reeves Batman, just leave that whole dimension alone. Like, make singular films that are good first, then try to create a universe.
it's hard to do that.
they just doing separate universes now.
Yo, but that Matt
'Cause the
Reeves
Joker's a whole
Batman was
different
fire,
universe.
yo. I
Batman's
wish the
different
Joker could have
universe.
been in the same joint as the Matt Reeves joint. Like, yo, that would be crazy, dog.
Yeah, but
That Joker, he would fit so perfectly. Depressed. You saw how the Riddler was acting. He would have definitely fit in that universe.
yeah, but I mean that was an acquired taste because it is people that didn't like that Batman. movie. You guys liked it, of course, but it's some people that
still
didn't
love
like
it.
that shit. So it's just DC is rough. Batman is the only thing that kind of is been holding the charge for the longest time now, like all our lives.
Yeah.
Superman has been trying to, and they had it. The last guy that played Superman, Henry Cavill, he was probably the best portrayal of what I would think a Superman would look like as a dude.
Yeah.
From the comic books and everything.
I just feel like with DC's characters, they're too grand. That would be like if everybody in the clique was Thor in the Avengers.
Though, because that's DC.
Yeah.
The world is weird. It's grand. It is. So they have to make it like that. They can't make it anything
if you go based
different.
on the cartoons and stuff,
like,
it was
all of that
always
shit
like
was just
life
wild.
or death type.
Outer space, alternate reality, different universes, different different worlds, different aliens and shit like that.
I still don't like how they rushed it, bro. They did not do well. With that budget, they probably had more than Marvel at some point.
I doubt it.
Yeah, probably not.
Marvel slow cooked that shit, but they did it the right way. I mean, they had some stumbles too. They tried to start off early on. You know, Blade saved them niggas. You know, it was stumbles. It was stumbles along the way with Marvel as well. Then this nigga Iron Man came up and it was history
Iron
from there.
Man. That's because they picked the perfect Iron Man though. Like low key, they couldn't have picked a more perfect Iron Man.
Robert Downey Jr. man smoked that shit. Definitely Tony Stark's for the rest of my fucking life, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And we could say it because we given a term of endearment to Robert Downey Jr., but he's the only man that has ever been excused for what he's done, yo. And it's one of my favorite movies, yo.
Nah, they talk about that. That's known.
Yeah.
That's known.
That joint fire, yo. That movie is fire, yo. If you don't think Tropic Thunder is amazing, yo,
you talking
really
about that? Okay.
Yeah.
I think I know what Rich is talking about.
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't know. What was you talking
He was
about?
on the other side. We only got to do that.
Never mind. Yo, he's a Justice Warrior. I gotta say, I don't know what he was thinking.
Because I was like, yeah.
I was thinking Tropic Thunder.
You know what it is? My
Like
Justice,
him playing a black man was still a great movie.
I had to dial in. Y'all came up to me.
They said that was crazy.
Yeah, but the Tropic Thunder is a classic. I'm never gonna down.
That's a classical
down
film.
that movie, bro. Like you're not gonna do that to me. But what was I saying? I was saying something in the middle of that. You can go ahead, Jose.
Let me kick it off. Well, let me budge in with some sports stuff real quick, yo.
Yes, sir.
Because we got to get this. Well, matter of fact, let's start with this one. It was the biggest news. As soon as I'm on the way, like before I leave out the door, man, they traded Trey Lance to the Cowboys.
Oh wow.
And we just brought his name up recently.
Y'all just was
I
talking
just
about
posted.
that like
Is it
last
going
episode.
down? I think I just posted that video less than 24 hours. He's going down? Like Daniel Jones
Sammy
going
Darnold.
up?
Y'all brought
Took
that up last
backup
episode
spot,
because I remember you was saying Sam Darnold came in and
Dad man was talking about it, and he had brought it up based upon because
Dad trying to be nice on fantasy now.
What
Paying
Dad
attention to all
did,
news.
he watched the wrong show though to get that news. That's why I didn't really want to go into too much detail where he got that information from because
Okay.
I hate the niggas that he got it from.
Jeez.
But no, I mean clearly something was going on. But yeah, no, I seen it. Cowboys back up. Is Dak doing all right down there?
I was going to ask, do y'all think they gearing up to get Dak up out of there after the season?
Why not?
If you don't win a playoff game.
What is he proving? Like, yeah, I mean, they had a couple
I
of
feel like
nice
now
offensive
it's
years, but
almost to
like,
the
what is he
point, like-
proving, yo? Like, you really got you're expendable at that point.
If you don't get me to the NFC Championship, I might have to get
Yeah,
rid of you.
and you gotta look at how nice like
They've been
Jalen
mad.
Hurts,
They've been
Josh
hella talented.
Allen, like all these other quarterbacks are playing so much
Mike,
better. Like, yo, you gotta step it
That
up.
Cowboys team has been mad talented.
Too much
Hella
talent.
loaded,
for a
yo,
long time to
offensively
not make a
loaded.
conference championship.
Yo,
In
they
the
been having
NFC.
crazy running backs, yo,
This
crazy
is the NFC.
everything.
This ain't the AFC. It's the NFC, yo.
I remember everybody like, yo, they supposed to. You got to play against like the Commanders before they were called the Commanders, bro. And y'all was the Giants was probably the biggest competition.
Eagles recent time.
Yeah,
Eagles
Eagles
did.
recent
Eagles
times,
stepped
but
it up.
Eagles also had them years where it was like, yo, the Eagles is here.
Yeah. That's,
Well,
that's a dark division for sure.
The NFC East rotate the winner every year.
Yeah,
I don't think it's gonna happen this year, but the Eagles look ridiculous. But I'm like, they still got the dude Cooper Rush. I'm like, somebody gonna have to go, yeah.
We'll see what happens down there, and Cowboys fans, hit us up in the comments. Tell us what your thoughts are, man.
Oh.
Also, Niners fans.
Oh, also, one more thing on that. You know, Jerry Jones and them, they are masters at like marketing and keeping it relevant, show. Like What are we talking about right before the football season starts? The goddamn Cowboys.
Yeah, for no reason.
They're good. No, yo, for a team that doesn't win anything significant, they're by far they're the most popular already. But as not winning, you know how crazy of a marketer you have to be to keep your team as the most popular team, and you don't win.
Yeah,
it's nuts.
Because their last ring was what, like 93?
Yeah, it was something like that, like 30 years.
God damn
son.
it, man.
Come on,
God damn it, man. But it's getting there with us. We getting up there now.
Bro, we got 2 rings
Getting
in that
up there,
amount of
though.
time. Less
still getting
time.
up there.
We're
We need to get
fine.
some rings,
and
bro.
hella playoff appearances.
I don't like once we get in the double
Relax.
digits.
We have
We're
never
getting
lived
close,
like that.
We're getting close to double digits. And I'm not like, well, we over double digits.
We have never lived like that, though. Think about our team and their team, bro.
but
Come on, yo.
we
Stop
haven't,
it, yo.
We haven't even
Stop
existed
it.
as long as them either. So
Stop
It's
it.
totally different.
Shoot. Yeah. Well, I know y'all seen Cam and Mace gonna bring on Himothy, yo.
Yo.
It is what it is.
What if he comes on every episode doing to put that shit on Dan show to walk up to the table, yo? And then Cam and him just be like looking at him like,
Is he the entertainment? Like they gonna have him as the rapper instead of having that little rap video in the between?
yo, honestly,
like
Cam
some
and
rap
Mace are
shit?
about money. If that show blows up, they gonna drop a song together. And it could be the worst song ever. As
Well,
long
the
as
show
they
already's
get
blown up,
paid. Yeah,
like-
fuck it, yo.
If
Get y'all
they
money, yo. Run
definitely
it
have
up.
blown up the $30 million
Run it
bag.
up.
Yeah, they said he got.
Who was it through?
He figured
You can see with Mace. Mace got a fresh fit on every episode in like some like sneak, super expensive jewelry. I'm like,
I
yo,
respect it.
We called
That's-
it though, yo. We said it's
yeah,
coming. We
they
said they
going
about to get the
crazy.
big.
go crazy.
Hey, yo.
But-
Chill out.
Crazy.
AB, it could honestly is I look at it as honestly like a win-win for them, because I say that because if it works, then it's like damn, yo, AB found his home, yo. We got a good place for him. He's a good sportscaster on this network. Or if it blows up, it's just gonna blow up their show. You know, their show is gonna go through the stratosphere at that point.
Yeah.
Cause you know somebody gonna punch that
Yeah.
nigga out if he do something wild on that.
Mike said
that
break
set.
And what was yo?
Yo, what?
Shout out and shout
Body
out one of
slamming
the,
my boy out there.
Shout out one of the
Cause he only weigh a $180 or something like that. They gonna get hands
Tell
on
him
him.
out,
yo.
yo. Stop playing. Yo.
Then he swung his body. You feel me?
But it's a win. It's a win-win for them. Yo. I like it.
Yeah.
I like the chance.
And shout out one of the early episodes of It Is What It Is, because the one of my favorite episodes to this day is that Jay Williams one, yo. Did you see when they had the security in the background? And Cam was like, yo, I really didn't know what type time he was on, yo. So we made sure we was all right, yo. We heard the allegations. We wanted to make sure everything was
Yeah.
straight. I was like, that's the realest shit I've
Jay
ever heard.
Williams, yo.
Yeah,
Jay Williams had to. I mean,
He had to protect himself to be safe, yo. Oh, that's honorable.
the Jay sit
He
down was
kept it a
wild.
beam with him, yo.
Nah, that's what makes that show great.
Oh,
though.
that's so fire.
That's what makes it.
That's
so
like my favorite episode, yo.
I want to see though. Is it with YouTube? What's the deal with? I haven't even looked up the.
I know
Does
somebody-
anybody
yo,
know?
all the information. I don't know. I didn't check every last
Yeah,
drop.
we
I was
didn't
busy
check
doing a
I
lot
don't
of stuff,
know
but I
anything,
seen
yeah.
the headline.
And a
We'll
lot
check
of this
into
is
it more.
organic
We'll
conversations.
check
That's
into
why
it
y'all
more,
love
but-
it, man.
So-
No, I'm
look it
just
up,
saying,
yo.
is it something where they may not be on YouTube anymore? Where they
I
be
doubt
somewhere
that.
else?
Nah,
Like,
they,
do
yeah,
got-
you can still watch
sense.
the old episodes.
Usually, when you get them kind of bags like that, it's an exclusive rights kind of.
I think it's probably a rights thing, but I think they got smart enough to have a
I doubt
partnership.
they would do it like that though.
Like,
I
think
would
about
hope, I
it.
hope not.
Every sports channel would be offering these dudes big bread, so they probably just went to the highest bidder.
But if what he said is right, and I seen this in the comments of one of the things, one of the videos on YouTube about it, they started this off with like I think it was like a $500K investment
Yeah.
total because it
Yeah.
was $250 from him, from Cam, and $250 from Mace allegedly. Like
Yeah.
they kind of broke that story now, and they $30 million.
I like it, fellas.
I respect
That's
it,
hard.
fellas.
Harlem.
I respect it, fellas, man. I can't wait to see what y'all do.
How long y'all think it lasts with
With AB,
Antonio Brown?
I don't even.
The crazy
think
thing
they get through
is,
an
no
episode.
disrespect to Antonio Brown, but I feel like Cam and Mace are real. So I feel like he might dial it. Because I feel like if he really starts talking some stupid shit, I can see Mace being like, what is you talking about, yo?
I told
You
Mike,
feel me? And then Cam just like,
Yeah, but
What
You
the
can't
fuck?
control a loose cannon.
Yeah.
But that's what I was about to say. AB is one of those types.
you
If
can
he
do.
feels confused, he lashes out. You know what I mean? You know those type people that
Freaky
that
Zeke,
lash
you gonna
out.
have to take him
That's
out.
what I'm saying. Like, yo,
Zeke
I don't
going
know.
straight, be like, chill, yo.
Hopefully
For
they
real,
don't
you
start
want the
playing.
smoke.
If you start feeling disrespected, now and he's saying wild shit.
Yeah.
Now, like you said, they got to cut to the little fucking cut screen shit. Nigga, like it's going down. Yo,
We're
they
hoping for
stomping
the
this
best.
nigga out. Yo.
We're hoping for the best.
I think that he'll feel free because they not going to ask him like uncomfortable.
What
shit.
I'm
They
saying
just
is
gonna call him
sometimes I
weird
don't
shit.
think AB understands what's really happening.
Sometimes it don't.
Yeah,
matter.
no,
Like,
yo,
like,
You know what I
some
mean?
stuff, yeah.
Yeah, so it's just gonna happen. Whatever.
Yeah, going into like the
he's feeling some
cryo
type
chamber
of
with
way.
no shoes on when they told you, yo, like, yo, what was going on in
because
your
he's
mind,
Timothy,
yo?
He was an owner in the AFL for like a second.
Yo, said, I'm
Yo,
a
Y'all
blew the
forgot
whole.
about
That team won the championship the year before. I didn't even realize that. He took it over, and I don't even think this team is in the league anymore.
Damn. Damn, yo.
All the best, man.
Yeah, prayers
Yo,
up to his mental
my
health too, because we
goodness.
already know what that really is. As much as we joke, it's like, yo, you arguably could have been the greatest receiver of all time, yo. That's why I never try to go too crazy on him, but like, yeah, yo,
Yeah.
don't mess the show up, yo. Elevate and mesh with the guys, because we rocking with Cam and Mace regardless.
For sure, man. Never like Zay said, I want the best for him.
Yeah,
We're just
yeah,
joking
absolutely.
right now. I definitely want it.
Whatever we gonna get, it's gonna be entertaining.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
it's gonna be entertaining.
Hopefully he don't wild out with Stat Baby though. I could see AB
Oh,
wilding out with
let's
Stat
not
Baby.
speak that into existence.
Man, I can see him doing a little too much. Respectfully.
On
not
a
even
positive note, Sha'Carri Richardson, man.
Yeah, I seen it. It was so
Legendary
What were the
shit.
recent track events that have been going on? Because
Well, let me-
I'm not as tapped
I'm-
into
The
it.
World Track and
I'ma
Field
give her-
Championships, right?
Yeah, world championships. It happens before and every Olympic year. Typically, typically let's start with the Olympics. You have the Olympics every 4 years, the World Championship, then it's like an off year, then World Championship, then Olympics. But because COVID, it's gonna be like 5 or something like that in a row, or 4 in a row. Like it's been taxing on a lot of the athletes' bodies. You've been seeing it, but had some amazing performances. And Sha'Carri finally got it done, man.
That's
And
hard.
I was talking with another person about this, and the story is man inspirational just because we always talk about it, took accountability, right?
And
She
when
didn't-
you lose and come back and win, that make it a whole different
she
thing.
didn't keep
yo.
making excuses. She just dealt with her mental health.
Yep.
Got focused, cut
Tough.
down some of the theatrics.
Dug the spikes in, got
but-
working.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's still flamboyant and stuff. It's not like she completely just.
And people
tried
was
to
talking
change.
about her crazy, so that's
Yeah.
tough to be able to overcome that.
Yeah,
Because now it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
cruel. Like it's not just the people around you or your family or whatever situation you got. It's the entire world going crazy.
grown people talking about that. She was a kid.
And she was like,
Yeah,
yeah,
and
20,
people, you know,
21
people,
when it
them
first
them
happened.
like super better people be like, wow, adamant, like, yo, this still a person, yo.
Boy, man,
So-
Acho, yo. Has he said any? Did he?
I don't
Did he
know.
give her any love?
I
Can
don't
I
pay
ask
him no
that?
attention. With all
I would like
no-
to see
no
if he
hate.
I don't
at least
even
gave
know
that
who
nigga
yo
some
is.
love. Hate that nigga, man. I don't mean to say that. I don't
But
hate
yeah, I
a
mean,
lot of people.
I mean, as far as the like, just
But I
on
hate
some
that.
somewhat technical stuff, most people just know she won, but she even battled in this joint to actually get it. This is how crazy her win is. So she came third in her in her semifinal
Semi.
heat. Top two are the only ones that in semifinals for the 200 are the only ones that the one for the 100 automatically go through. You have to wait and be like a fastest time for the last two people. So it's typically 8 people. I think they had 9. I think they might have had 9 though because of some tiebreaker type stuff in the protest. But anyway, so she got in as a qualifier and was put in the last lane in lane 9. And if I'm not mistaken, she's the only person. I think she's the only woman to win it from lane 9. But the craziest thing is she's the first person in history to be a qualifying time and win the 100 in a major championship. So she broke some history. with it.
Legendary.
And she came back
Congrats
like
on
she
that.
had a solid
Legendary.
start in that race, and then she just once she took off, man, she was gone. So it was just good to see that. It was good to see like there was some of the Jamaican ladies. I want to say that they great people, so I don't want to mix them up like it was negative. Too much negative, but they was kind of looking at her crazy because she was talking all that stuff back in the day and wasn't performing well. And it looks like she kind of even behind the scenes repaired some of the relationships because they was all embracing each other and it was
That's
all
hard.
love. So that's why my main thing with her was it looked like she took full accountability of just whatever she was dealing with. Not even just like she was out here doing some wild negative stuff. It wasn't even that crazy for real. But like she just like, yo, I got to work on me, and it seemed like she been
Yeah, she
and
cooking.
she a champion now. And today, She got third in the 200, which isn't her strongest event.
That's still fire.
That's
that
fire.
That means fast as fuck, dog.
She big time, yo.
Yeah.
Like, proud to see that.
Good
She's
job,
good for
man.
the sport. She's the most, probably the most. She is the most popular, men and women. The other most popular, most popular on the guy side, he actually doubled up. He the first person to double up since Usain Bolt in the 100 and 200.
Big Noah.
He mad nice, yeah. Noah Lyles, man. So, and they both of them are like charismatic, and so it's just a real good time for the at least for it helps track and field out. They deal with a lot of
Good to see some black faces
issues,
in the USA
So, yeah.
cooking.
Nah, that's hard.
Salute.
That's hard. Good stuff. That's fire.
Yeah, man.
Yo, did you really turn into the Justice Warrior during the doc you recommended for me, yo?
Actually, I kind of want to do that before we talk about this doc.
Okay.
I almost relinquished my Justice Warrior flag, yo.
Wow.
On this one case that came up on my fucking YouTube video.
Mm-hmm.
The headline read, "The most prolific child killer in British history."
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Did you see that shit, dog?
Yeah, dog.
Holy shit. This documentary, I don't know when it's coming. It's got to be coming soon. This shit gonna be
Well,
wild
did she get
as fuck.
convicted recently?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just waiting for the doc to come. Like, I'm just.
Oh, I
waiting
see what
for
you say. I thought you were saying.
I mean, that
well, I'm
doc
like,
is coming.
I'm
Like,
about to say,
you
that's
know what I mean?
fast.
What, she was killing like little kids?
Yeah, so she worked in like the prenatal ward,
Yeah.
where of course the premature babies. So I don't know if it's called the prenatal ward. Forgive me if I'm saying the wrong area, but where the premature babies.
I think
are
it's like
gonna be neonatal is I
something
think the
like that,
name
yeah, I
of it.
believe so, yeah.
And she was basically she was cooking babies, nigga. She killed a lot of them. She killed like
I think
10, I think,
I
or
think
some
she- I
shit.
think-
And
I
then she
think-
tried to kill like 6 more, or it might be reversed. She might have killed 6 and then tried to kill 10 more, but they lived. Yo,
Yeah, I think it's like if I'm not mistaken, the number was 14 that
it's horrifying, nigga.
were
Yo, people
taken.
sick.
I almost relinquished
At
my
the
shit
time,
after that.
people-
Yo.
She got-
when
I
I
think
was
she got,
watching it, I was like, "This is not real."
I think she got convicted at 7.
People sick.
She
yo.
was bugging out, yo.
And I think she was doing it with the insulin. Or
Yeah,
something like that. Yeah.
mainly with that, and then it was a few of them from what it sounded like. I don't even want to go into detail with the other ones, but mainly it was poisoning is what it was deemed as.
Yo, sick, yo.
They smacked her with the
Sick,
life
yo.
sentence over there, and they don't usually get that kind of shit. But I think theirs is 25 years, and then you're eligible for parole.
Wow.
But I don't think she's eligible for parole after her.
What's
shit
so
is up.
crazy is like she not speaking. Like she didn't show up to the sentencing.
Fam.
She not doing any. She
I
not
would have
talking.
had to get to her.
It's crazy, yo.
There's no way I could let her live, yo.
That shit is sad, yo.
I
That
gotta
is
get
sad,
to her.
dog.
I'm
If
going
I was
to
a
jail.
parent, I might have turned into John.
That's
Wick
what I'm
after
saying.
that.
I'm going
Might
to
have got
jail.
off too,
Like,
yo.
I
They might have been
got
like,
to.
nah, let him
Like,
go,
yo.
yo. They good.
I
yo.
gotta get to her.
Yeah.
Like, yo, she's
And then never mind.
And then
I
you
don't
have
even wanna
nothing to
talk
say,
about
yo.
that type
Like-
of
Lucy-
negativity
Lucy
because I would
Let
be on
Me
some
is her
whole other
name.
stuff if
Yeah.
somebody did that to me. Like that's crazy, yo.
Yo, that shit was nuts, man. I almost gave up, but yes,
Nah,
the
that
just
doc is gonna be wild.
Yo.
Unfortunately, this is crazy, yo.
Yeah.
the Justice Warrior cape came back on when I stumbled upon that fucking BS.
I'm glad you called that out, bro. Good
Oh
call,
my
yo.
god, man!
Good call. Did you get to watch it,
Did
Zay?
you watch?
Nah.
Oh my god, bro!
Yo.
I don't even want to give it away. It's so
Yeah.
crazy.
Well, you remember the Bishop Sycamore joint.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yo, this is the documentary on the guy that made a fake ass high school team.
I know what
yo.
you're talking about. I didn't see it. I just
Yo.
didn't see it.
Damn, I didn't know this nigga
It's so-
Roy was like this.
I don't like him at all. He's
Yo,
a bad
he's a
person,
horrible
yo.
human
He might be
being.
the spawn of Satan, yo.
He's a menace to
He's
society.
wild,
El
yo.
Yo,
Yo. Nah, it was wild.
it's OD actually.
It was
I
wild,
believe you,
yo.
yo.
It was wild, yo.
He gassed them boys.
Zay,
up,
when you
too.
watch, you gonna be like, yo, how?
Talk about it. Please talk
well,
about it, yo.
the one
What was the wildest thing that you can remember right now from it? Just give him that. I'm trying to think, because that's why I asked
So-
you first, because I'm trying to think of it. But it probably...
Well, the one joint that was crazy to me was like, yo, clearly allegedly he must have knew a lot about like how to commit crimes, yo. As far as yo, they
Fraud?
say he didn't pay for any
He was
bills.
a fraudster, yo.
Yo,
Allegedly.
how many credit cards do you get, yo, where you could get whole teams and stuff?
It wasn't that. What he was doing was he would call hotels. You call them, you tell them you got a football team coming down. They like, oh, okay, good. How many rooms do you need? They know what they're gonna
Yeah.
get on the bottom line, but they're expecting you to pay it. The nigga wasn't.
He ain't paid
Yo,
nothing.
they got
Yo,
it.
and Zay, his excuse was crazy. I didn't feel like it was that important. That's why I didn't pay it. I'm like, yo, this nigga crazy.
I got other shit going on. They got evicted like, yo.
That's not the most.
They got evicted.
Highest thing on my priority
I think it was,
list.
what, 3
I'm like,
times during the season? It's only like
nigga
3.
crazy.
What is it? How long is a season? Like 5 months?
Yeah.
He got evicted like 3 times.
No, the
spots.
sickest part about him, where I was like, yo, you gotta watch out for yo. He might low key be like serial killer type stuff, and I hate to put that on somebody, but they said he was trying to, I guess, teach the kids something, a lesson on the bus, Zay, right? And they said they saw a school of geese coming across the street. He mashed on the gas, ran over the geese, parked it, reversed, ran back over, and he was like, you gotta kill what you eat, or something crazy to the team. And kept going. Like, the kids was scared, bro. And these are like troubled youth, 17 through like 20.
That was my wildest part.
I'm like, yo, that's a fucking serial killer, nigga.
That's illegal shit. Like, I don't even know if he should have said that.
Yo.
Peter gonna be on his ass for sure.
Yo.
But
Wildin'.
they had. I think the funniest part for me was that them boys was really gassed up to play IMG like they was gonna win. After playing a football game 2 days prior, yo. They had just played a game, yo.
Yeah, they've been like that ever since.
Yo,
They're like that, nigga.
Yo, they was out
I'm
there
sure before that.
killing them,
Yeah,
son.
they're like that.
It was really like playing against your fucking middle school team or something like that. The varsity squad. It was
Yeah.
cooking them out there. That quarterback couldn't. Yo, I felt bad for that quarterback too, bro.
Yeah, it just sucks.
He ruined lives. This nigga was an awful man.
Yo, he's an awful man, Zay.
Yo, he's
Seriously, Zay. Like, this shit was bad. Cause you know, like, the coach is supposed to be like the one like positive guy that's like, yo, leading the youth. Like, no matter what his past was, he's an honorable individual. That's why he's appointed
Even if
that
he
title.
yell at you,
and that's
he-
why young men like be like, oh, he's saying some real stuff.
yeah, it's a way to yell at you.
No,
this
bro
nigga,
was the opposite of that.
Nigga will really come at your socioeconomic status on the field, Joe. Like they,
You crying about being broke right now?
fucking broke
nigga?
ass nigga. Like yo, what the
I'm like, yo, he's 17, bro, and he's really been through real mental trauma.
yo, he had them niggas sign up for PPP loans allegedly, yo.
Jeez.
That was their scholarships.
They said some of the rooms was in the team. I mean the players' names. Like he like
Yeah, they got
signed like
evictions
rooms
on their
allegedly.
names now.
Like got for hotels and stuff like bills. Like yo, I could put
That's
it
the
in your
least
name
shocking out
real
of everything
quick.
y'all told me at this point, yo.
This
yeah.
nigga is a bad guy,
Listen,
yo.
man, this guy,
Bad
it's
dude,
so much
yo.
more. You really got to watch this shit.
Yeah,
it was
it's
far
a lot,
beyond
yo.
just. We only saw as a nation that football game. This nigga needs to be stopped because he was
like low-key
Did you read-
sociopathic with
Did
it,
you
yo.
read what happened to him? Like I think it was last year. He got locked up for fraud at a bank or some shit like that.
He was
Bank
doing
of
a lot,
America.
yo.
He was
I
wild.
know you know how I finesse, yo. He looked like that type, yo.
Yo, he was terrible, son, and he was really out here teaching them terrible morals,
Yeah.
bro. Like they.
Like, yeah, sometimes in life, man, you can't pay it, so you gotta play it. I'm like, nigga, that's not what the coach tell you. The coach supposed to be like, man, everything has a repercussion, son.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah,
yo,
that kinda
yeah,
shit.
hit you with that, yo. Hit you with
Coach
some real
Carter
game.
shit. You know what I mean?
I'm about to say he not Coach Carter.
Nah,
You know what I
this
mean?
nigga was Coach
And be
Killer,
hopeful.
nigga.
Yes, I can. He
Coach
had no
be
hope for
illegal
them.
living for the rest of my life.
Nigga
said,
didn't care, bro.
Once you get stuck in that system, stay in it.
Nigga.
Stay in it. That's probably what he was telling them, yo.
Yeah, he was really just an awful.
Yo, he
individual.
definitely was scarred from the Lion King, yo. He definitely would have clawed somebody
I
down
think he
on
might
a
have been worse
cliffside.
than- Yeah, 100%.
Yo, he
And then
definitely-
told everybody that it was he fell.
He's evil, bro.
You know what I mean? He fell off. Somebody
Yo,
knocked him
and
off.
then with the fake program, this is how sick he is. Eh? He knew that fraud, all that stuff is illegal, but he knew that it was no law against creating a fake school, yo. And in whatever state he was in, because they like,
Ohio.
yo, nobody would think about creating a fake school, so it's no laws about that shit.
It's
And he
no
really
laws,
did
bro.
that shit, yo.
They said it still could continue.
Yo!
It's gonna probably be schools
He knew
like
the
this
laws
popping
that
up,
much,
though.
Zay.
It's a finesse.
It's crazy. Because we're
Finesse
like, how the
the
fuck
shit
this
out
shit
them
get on
kids.
ESPN? He told him it was some kind of like school that didn't even exist. That's why, yo,
That was
we gotta
wild.
educate ourselves too, yo. Because like a lot of them, Never mind. I don't know everybody family and stuff, but somebody should have been like, wait, yo, this shit ain't adding up.
I'm sure they did have
This
that.
shit is not adding up.
See,
You
I
would have
don't
had
like
that
that.
one hood uncle like, yo,
I don't like
this
that.
shit ain't adding up.
I don't
nigga.
like that. I'm sure they did have that.
Yeah, I'm sure.
They got the
Hope
ones
y'all
that
should've
were
listened.
completely on their last. They didn't have any
that's
other
fucked up.
options. That's what he was targeting. He was targeting people like that. They heard this. He was like, "We get the D1 schools just playing here 1 year."
Yeah.
Like hell yeah, I'm going there.
Do you think?
That nigga ain't even have a building. Nothing. He had no curriculum.
Yeah.
He had nothing. He was like, yo, I wasn't there to be a fucking teacher. I was there to be the head coach.
Yeah. Yo, do you think you saw when he got mad when he saw how the players reacted to his stuff? Yo,
He was tight.
that one dude, yo, that had the dreads, yo, and no disrespect, yo, but was he on that team? Yo, he looked like our age now. Like, yo, he the one that started like fake crying. I don't know if he was real crying or fake crying. Remember, he like, yo, he looked older, yo.
Talking about the one that had the scholarship to the college?
I don't know. No, not the quarterback guy.
Yeah, I like him.
It was the other guy. It was like a D lineman or something like that. He was really big, and he was just
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I'm
yeah,
like,
I know
yo,
what
he
you're talking
he might just be trying to get his back in for him putting that bill in his name, yo. And I don't. Matter of fact, we not even gonna put that in there because you honorable in that case, yo.
about. I
'cause
believe
that
the
guy's that
kids,
bad.
man. I believe the
I do
kids.
too.
That nigga was awful.
Yeah, he was a bad man, yo.
And he's a narcissist.
Yeah.
That's why he got so offended when they was telling him about himself. Like he couldn't even hear it. He couldn't handle that shit.
He was the Black Hades off of that Hercules movie. Yo.
Like,
He was bad as shit, yo. Like,
top
yo,
notch
it was stuff that was so
individuals on
bad. It's like, how you don't feel bad about like breaking, like Zay? Imagine if you was coaching track or something like that, and you see a kid, yo, you really trying to help him get to the next level, and you just lying, finessing them for bread. I'm like, yo, you the lowest form of person of all
Scum
time,
of the
yo.
earth, bro.
Scum, yo. Like, yo, people take that job because they care, yo.
And to play back-to-back football games like that is
Yeah.
wild. as
Yo, they had 2 games in 3 days or something, Zay. High school, like
told you,
varsity
that
games
was
against the best teams.
If the second game was against
And they
the
weren't
very
nice.
best team, IMG. Like, how are you gonna have them play a game and then play against the very best team?
And the part that made him even more evil was, you remember when he was like, I remember, they would just be talking and thinking they were so nice. They like, man, we got it. We could go out there and get it ourselves. And he was laughing about it like, yeah, right. I'll show you. Like, yo, what's wrong with you,
So he's on
yo?
the doc explaining all this nonsense.
He's
on
evil, bro.
That's crazy.
He's trying to talk
And but
around
the
it.
the thing that makes you think he's crazy is like, he's serious and he believes the way he thinks is right. Like, you know how you could tell when a nigga is bluffing and a nigga like,
No,
yo, I
just
really
said
think
it.
this is right.
He's a narcissist, bro. I
Yeah.
don't think he has any. You can read that shit. You
Yeah.
can see that he has these grandiose ideas about everything that he's doing, but he's committing fraud.
Yeah.
That's
hella
all he's
fraud.
doing is just committing hella fraud.
Yeah.
That's all it boils down to. He's not
Fraudy
doing anything.
kids.
He's not helping these kids. Most of the kids have fucking failed now. They don't have any options.
Yeah.
Like 1 or 2 of them, I think, ended up going on to play somewhere else, but most of them they failed.
Yeah.
He's a swindler, yo. Like he got everybody. He's an awful.
And it was
nigga,
nasty
man.
because he was taking
Allegedly.
taking off on like and stealing from like underprivileged.
That's
youth.
why
Like,
it was
yo,
so
like,
sick.
What's
bro.
wrong with
That's
you?
what
bro?
makes it so scum of the earth esque. You know what I mean? And he also had some other stuff that I don't want to talk about on the pod that really makes him even worse. That's why it's easy to kind of talk about him like that. But I think that's still some kind of pending thing, so I don't even want to talk about that too much. But
Yeah.
no, definitely check it out. BS High on Max, the HBO side of things.
Hell yeah.
I caught something else on Max, I think, this week, yo. Oh, nigga, did y'all see Telemarketers? It's a series on,
Nah, I
on
didn't.
Netflix? I think it's called Telemarketers, yo. It's about this group called Civic Development Group.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like this scheme that was going on back in the day where they were calling, they saying like, we're calling, for the Fraternal Order of Police to see if you want to give a donation for X, Y, and Z. That was basically a big ass scam. If you remember them calls coming to
I
your
do
phone
remember
or,
those.
or you heard mom and them talking to them people and shit like
Yeah.
that was a scam. Yo, it's like inside detail of what was happening inside of these fucking telemarketer places. Yo, they was hiring niggas like Mizzle and them. Like, yo, it was a nigga onked out, just really.
He said, hey,
nodded out with the headset on, about to get the spiel on, like will wake up when it's time to get his spiel on.
It was a job.
He's a part of the whole video. It kind of fucks with me because there's only 2 episodes out as of us recording today. On the first episode, he's completely smacked out his mind. I'm talking about the junkie at this point that's on there. And in the call center, and they following him. They kind of picking with him, but he's just like the laughingstock of the office. You know what I mean? Everybody, he's just that guy. But he's also kind of like quirky. He's weird. Finally, he cleans himself up at some point after the company gets shut down and all that kind of stuff. He starts doing some research. This nigga finds out it's some alleged, beyond just the group that was committed for the fraud or allegedly had committed the fraud or convicted for the fraud, I should say. The Capital Development Group, they were actually working with like the police groups and shit like that, and allegedly they might have been getting like cutbacks. So they going through doing research, but my man relapses, as they going through. It's shot on like that home video style thing too, man. So I was super sad when he was like, nah, is he back on the shit again? He had just got clean and he was really looking good again, but no, the series is wild. It's kind of, I didn't expect it to be this.
No, I want to see it.
You got to check it out. Because if you ever worked in a phone group, I didn't work in telemarketing. When I was at Sprint, they expected us to make cold calls, but I wasn't doing that shit. No, I wasn't doing it. Ain't no way I was calling people from the Owens Mills Mall. Sir, you're eligible for an upgrade.
I had to do
Can I get you in the store today?
I definitely
No, nigga, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it in my store. That's why our store closed up, though. I mean, we had no business, no traffic coming in there. No. Hated that shit, dog. Reading that fucking list. I'm not going through that list. Yeah. We would just hit the button and
now that I'm older, I understand just business is business, yo. Businesses don't give a fuck about us. Once you realize that, you'll be more successful in everything you do because it's like, it's not about my feelings. Like, nobody cares, yo.
Yeah, man.
They don't give a fuck, yo. They're like, yo, make us that chicken real quick.
And I definitely rewatched Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse joint. Across the Spider-Verse, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Oh, you rewatched it?
Yeah, I rewatched it.
So,
I saw it in the movie.
Disney Plus?
No, it's on you had to like pay for that shit. It's on like one of them shits.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember what Hulu. It was. I saw it on Amazon, but I found it on there. You know, I gotta hit the more options.
I understand.
Just play that.
Yes, sir.
Trying to think of anything else that I wasn't really watching too much else.
You watched the Hall of Shame doc, right? It's on the steroid guy you mentioned last week.
Oh yeah, I watched it. I didn't really like that one that much. Yeah, it was okay.
I liked it.
It was okay.
And you saw they just dropped the Swamp Kings joint too. I need to watch that, yo. That's why I was like, I'm gonna chill.
Damn,
I'm probably wait and watch that on Sunday.
I watched it.
It came out like today.
No, it didn't.
What? 2 days ago?
Oh yeah, it was yesterday.
Nigga, I know.
Yesterday.
That's all right. No, I'm not going to divulge anything. I understand.
It's really good.
I would be the same way.
All right. Well, it's got a little bit of it's a little bit of pushback because you could tell it's more leaning towards the sides of like the Tebow and Urban Meyer and all them because they don't have any of the other guys really in there. They do have some of the other players on that were in there, but not like the main guys. Like where the Pouncey brothers? Where are these other guys? I want to hear from them niggas, because man. They was in the swamp, bro.
Came out, yo.
They was in the swamp though. I want to hear from them niggas.
No, they not.
I want to know what. But they did have Brandon Spikes. Brandon Spikes was pretty good on there. Yeah, he was a good representation for the other side. You know, outside of Tebow. You know, Tebow was extra hyped up. Nigga was kind of mediocre, bro.
Yeah, he just had a really good team.
Yeah.
That team was wild.
Really good team.
They talk about that. Well, I don't want to give too much away, but they talk about that on the doc. That caused a little bit of division on the team.
And as much shit as we talk, like Aaron Hernandez was a man-child.
Especially the media, the media thing back then, that's an issue. Like, yo, they keep talking about this nigga Tebow. It's like, yo, we winning these fucking games. Like, Tebow made a few good passes, ran a couple joints. Like, he's nice, but like, yo, we on the squad.
Oh, them like the fastest teams I've ever seen in college.
Yeah. Nigga, Chris Rainey and them, yo. Like, what's my man that went to the Vikings?
Chris Rainey, yo.
What's my man that went to the Vikings? That had the migraines and shit like that. Percy Harvin.
Percy.
They had speedsters, yo. Like these niggas,
Defense was wild fast. The team was
Hernandez and all them.
Yo.
Like these niggas was on the team.
Honestly, Aaron Hernandez, if he didn't do what he did, he would have been like
He
a
would've
Hall
been
of
the
Fame
greatest
tight
fucking
end,
tight
yo.
end.
Like he would have been crazy, yo.
You'd have been up there with Gronk.
Him and
them.
Gronk, yo, for years would have been like, yo, we gotta give one of these dudes up because they both getting max contracts, yo. Like we gotta.
Yeah, it wasn't in the cards for my man A.A. Ron, though. You know what I mean? Rest in peace.
Nah, he was, you know.
Yo, did y'all see Reggie Bush, yo? Because y'all just made me think about it with college football. Supposed to be suing the
he's suing.
NCAA. And it's
Really?
funny because we just talked about how Johnny
Allegedly,
Manziel
he
got
saw that
bashes.
Johnny Manziel doc. He like,
Yeah.
yo, this nigga is talking about way more worse shit probably than he did. He like, what the fuck? No, yo, I want my bread,
We're
dog.
rooting for Reggie Bush, yo. He deserves
Get it, Reggie.
Yo. They threw him through the mud.
And
dragged
I was
him,
like,
took his
yo, I
Heisman.
remember they took his Heisman, yo.
That's
like,
crazy.
Yo, they
Crazy,
took.
yo.
they
That's
did
why I
a
kept
lot.
bringing it up.
They did a whole lot to that.
I said I would have never gave it back. Like, I don't understand,
Yeah,
yo.
you'd
Like,
had
they
to get
really
that
took
back
his
in
Heisman,
blood.
yo.
Yo. You'd had to come get it from you.
Johnny
man. No
football
way.
was out here doing whatever, whenever, however, yo. Like, and they just let it slide.
Nah, the
Johnny was
craziest
really outside.
story off of that was when he was on the Browns, yo, and he really didn't come. That's how you knew it was some mental shit. Cause like, yeah, your people's had okay bread, but they not like wealthy. Like, yo, he said, yo, one night I was in Vegas and I was about to go for the Browns training camp and I needed this position to get my money. He said he just stayed in Vegas, yo. I'm like, yo, what the fuck, nigga? Like, yo, this is like $8 to $10 million on the line, yo.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I think the NCAA is gonna be within 5 years. It's not gonna be a thing anymore. I don't think.
Interesting. Why?
It's too
what-
much stuff. A lot of people have been saying this should be taken apart, and they're going to work towards it, especially as they're reducing conferences and stuff, because they've been allowed to get away with a lot of nonsense and inconsistency. It's all like a big business and a scam, you know, when you really think about how the NCAA has been ran. And that's why I hope Reggie Bush, like, wins. And I believe if he wins, a lot more lawsuits are going to come
Yeah.
right after.
A
And
whole
they gonna
lot
be done.
more.
Think about all the great
Terrell
dudes
Pryor,
that really
all them
was
guys
like,
we mentioned last year,
the
like,
great
yo,
dudes
hell
that was
yeah,
really
I'm
running
coming
shit
back.
up. Even
He
Cam
shoulda-
Newton, like, yo, he
He
was
should
going
have started hitting
crazy in
niggas up,
college.
start hitting the phones and been like, yo, let's start a fucking, what's some shit's called? Where you get like a big group of people to sue, like
Yeah.
Class action.
lawsuit type joint.
Even, what is it?
Hit a nigga with the extra trillions.
Jim Harbaugh. That's the... Because John Harbaugh's here, but Jim Harbaugh, he
Michigan.
Yeah, they was trying to cook him. He gonna have a 3-game suspension or whatever because I guess it's about taking somebody to get some food or something. There's a whole bunch of stuff. It's like they pick and choose. They just do weird stuff, and it's like, yo, y'all look crazy, yo.
Yeah.
I was watching the U documentary from 30 for 30. Remember when that first came out? And
That
everybody
was
like-
fire.
And then the second one.
That
came
was
out, it
actually
crazy,
fire.
Yeah, but they was talking about it, and it was like, yo, like. The NCAA would give you like the stipend would be like $30 a week for food. Yo, like yo, I'm 6'4", 2 something. Yo,
Yeah.
like what is $30 a week?
We work
gonna
out
do?
all day
And a
long,
nigga
bro.
give me $1,500 for an autograph, yo. Like, yo,
Exactly.
clearly I'm important.
Yes.
Clearly I'm important. They wanted to belittle that fact though, like, yo, for so long. Like, yo, if you're nice enough to be elite on that level, yo,
Gotta play that 2 Chainz. NCAA.
yeah, let
We
me get a
did
couple
done
dollars,
today.
bro. Because Johnny Manziel, only reason I was like, I played devil's advocate, it wasn't fair, but he rebuilt the whole stadium and revamped the whole school, basically.
Dog, you know how much money Reggie Bush generated? Yo?
Yeah.
You know how much money he's lost out on due to like that defamation? Like,
Yeah.
he could file for like loss of wages, yo. Like
I
they
would.
really
Justice
cooked it,
Warrior
yo.
help him out.
It
Put
definitely
your
fucked
cape
him.
back on.
Definitely fucked him, man. So I hope he do go get it back in blood, Reggie, man. In the
10
court.
times over.
If you need your boy
And
there,
then
the
Coach
Justice
one of the
Warrior is
great
ready to
teams,
do
yo.
research, bro. I can do research for you if you need me, just as a research sleuth. Go look into whatever. You know what I mean?
Did you start the Ahsoka? Is that how you say her name? Ahsoka?
I don't know what that is. What is that?
From
I-
Mandalorian.
Man, I'm so behind on my Star Wars lore on what is that, Disney Plus?
I love Rosario Dawson.
I'm so behind, bro.
So that's why I knew I was
good?
gonna be up on that, yo.
It's good.
Yes, it actually is fire.
I gotta check it out.
Cause you remember she was the Jedi from the Clone Wars show.
No, I know who it is.
Yeah.
I didn't recognize him when you said the name. I was like,
I think it's Ahsoka.
yeah, it is. Now once you said it
Yeah.
again, I just had to
But
had to register.
They say I was talking to, I can't remember. somebody that's really into Star Wars talked to me about it, and they said that she was actually trained by Anakin Skywalker. Because I thought she was trained by Samuel L. Jackson's character, Yoda. But nah, it's
Vader nigga.
apparently Anakin right before he went crazy. Because you remember he was with Obi-Wan heavy, and then he just started going
Then
crazy.
he killed the younglings and became Darth Vader.
Why did he kill the younglings, yo? I still don't understand that, yo. Like, yo, what the fuck,
He
bro?
crossed over to the dark side, yo. Like,
But I
had to
mean,
kill
crossover like on doing some like stealing some money shit, yo. Like not the kids, yo.
dark, yo.
Yeah, he like the coach, yo, from
Sick, bro. He would have definitely did it. He'd have
BSI.
killed- he'd have killed the
Wasn't
young-
against the law. There's no law written for that. I'm like, yo, this
Sick nigga, yo.
yeah.
Then he had like 20-something in it, 20-something. Going back to the BS High thing a little bit. It was old ass niggas playing on the team, bro.
Yo,
They was like,
Zay.
some niggas was like 21.
Yeah, I remember.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna say the name of our school, but before zoning got to that shit, I wouldn't be surprised, yo. I remember it was a nigga the first year I made the team that had a full beard, yo. Like more fuller than our shit, yo. And I could tell he was a grown man, yo. I was scared, yo. I'm like, yo, this nigga has a job,
Still
yo.
living out his football dreams, playing public school football.
No
yo.
paying taxes.
Yeah, this nigga has a job, yo. You know, you be like, yo, this nigga not just coming home asking moms and pops for something, yo.
Yo got a 9 to 5 after school.
Yeah,
damn
go
it,
work
man.
overnight somewhere and then go to school in the morning.
Didn't get out on the field and really be
Yeah,
scooting out
and
there.
be tackling people
Taking his
aggressively.
egg out. Yo.
Yo,
Yeah, he's making the Ray Lewis noise, smacking the kids up.
come with the
Nigga
steel
catch a
lunch
slant
pail,
across
yo.
the middle.
Yeah. Yo, got-
Okay,
you know he got the pail, yo,
Yeah.
for the lunch, yo. Good
Yo,
sandwich
the
in there.
lunch pail is
Keep
crazy.
the sandwich frosty, yo. That's how you crisp lettuce on that bitch, son.
Yo, the lunch pail for the grown man playing high school football is crazy. That shit was happening when we was kids, though. Stop capping, yo. You remember some of the high school basketball games, too?
No, we
yo,
don't.
I'm like, this nigga is 20. I know.
I know names, and I'm not gonna do
This
it.
nigga is 23. Nigga, I'm about to, like, why is his move so smooth?
Reclassified.
Yeah, yo, this nigga got mad
Nigga
strength.
said I was in 6 JUCOs, yo, and came back, yo.
I reclassified as a senior, yo. That's
Nigga
wild.
do like a up and under 2 clean, you like, yo, wait, yo.
7th year senior, yo. This nigga's crazy.
Or the goatee to be too established, like, yo,
First of all,
you
yo,
in 11th grade, yo.
how you gonna be a 6'2" guard, like 205? That's a grown man point guard. Yo.
You got sorry. You mad size on you, bro.
I got like 2 names, but I don't want to do it.
Nigga really just giving body work out there. Just going to the post on
Holla
niggas.
post fade, yo. They play against you like a dad, yo, on the outside
man.
court.
Start posting you up in the zone, like Eric said. Yo.
Yo. Yeah, you can definitely tell usually from the face. It's a lot of pain in the face of a man that's playing high school basketball as a grown man. Yo. So you can see that shit, yo. You can see it, yo. You can see it, yo. You knew it what it was. That's why y'all saying that.
Oh, that shit was funny as hell, yo.
Real.
A lot of disappointment in that man's face.
Yeah, a lot of pain and anguish, yo.
Oh, yeah.
He thought he was gonna play JUCO and then go D1, yo, and he had to go back to high school. nigga.
Reclassified 3 times, like, yo.
It wasn't even a private school. He went to fucking Newtown and shit, nigga.
Some of them niggas, yo, they was lying about their age, yo. I know for a fact, yo. At some of them schools, I'm like, yo, it's no way, yo.
Man, we in the vein of basketball. Salute to Kobe and them getting a statue outside of that.
Oh, yeah,
You think it's
yeah,
gonna be
yeah. Rest in
him,
peace, Kobe.
him and Gigi? Or
I think that was the rumor. Somebody had did like a rendering.
that'd be cool, man. That'd be kinda cool.
Personally, I think they should do a solo Kobe joint.
Mm-hmm.
My pros, I would either choose one or two. The one where he got both his arms out standing on the table for that 5th ring, or the one where he pulling his jersey like on a 2K cover. You feel me?
I like the old one when he won like the 2nd or 3rd ring when he had like the big leather on, yo, with the fro. He had the hat like cocked to the side and he was
Holding
like
the
cuffing
trophy.
That would be kind of fire.
Well,
Granted, I know that's kind of hood.
I thought it'd be dope because it showed a completion.
That's kind of
maybe
hard to
FF
do
one.
as a statue.
Yeah, it would be an intense statue.
But I think they should also do. They should do a solo for him. You know what I mean? Just embracing the career, and then I think they should do one with both of them. Because I think I'm hearing they might just do one with both of them, and I'm like that they should definitely do that. But I think they should have another.
Yeah,
he deserved to
Kobe
get
was
two
that
as well.
man.
Like why not give him two, yo? They got Oscar De La Hoya outside the goddamn crypto. I'm about to stay staple, but you know, come on, yo. And I understand, but come on, yo. I get it, but come on, yo.
What was I about to say?
Yeah, sick. Come on.
Whoever the artist is, or whoever is putting it together, they have immense pressure, bro. Like, if they fuck up the face, bro, my
I
man
don't
looking
think
like
they are,
Omar Epps and shit up there, I'm gonna be.
Nah, I ain't gonna make it fire. It's Kobe in L.A.
They
dog.
have to.
Yeah, come on,
There's
yo.
no.
That's like Jordan in
exception.
Chicago, bro. Like, it's gotta be correct.
Yeah.
That's like Larry Bird in Boston. It's gotta be correct.
That's like LeBron when he gets Cleveland joint. It gotta
Yeah,
be correct.
yeah.
It has to be correct. You're correct.
Yeah, LeBron first couple years in Cleveland, he already earned the statue. And then when he came back, it was just like, yo, I'm just paying homage when I don't have to. Because if you think about it, if he went to other teams instead of there, yo, he would have got a couple instant rings, yo. There was a lot of teams back then where he could have just went in and got an instant ring quickly.
Valid.
Even when he went to the Lakers, remember he could have went to like the Sixers
Yeah.
with Joel
instant
Embiid
ring.
and before Ben Simmons became a scrub.
Instant rings, yo.
Like,
And
dog,
would've been
like
instant
think about it.
rings.
That's wild.
And
yo.
he could have missed shots and just stuck all defense if LeBron was there. Like, all right, yo, just stick D, yo.
That's how when people like he be ring hopping to an extent. He's trying to get what's the names, but it's been a couple situations he could.
Yeah, he coulda came up,
He
yo.
definitely had more rings.
What's
he could stay
really
in
wrong
Miami.
with that, yo?
What?
It's like that loyalty shit that people be talking about back in the day. Like, that was cool, but like, I'm gonna go ring hop. I start getting old. Those niggas get a little older.
Nah,
and
when
shit.
you older, I feel it.
Like, fuck that. I'm gonna go get a ring. Even if you're not older, I don't really see anything wrong with what Katie did, if I'm being honest with you. I know.
I do. Only because you were there. Like, bro, it's not like you was just like the 10th
It
or
is
11th
crazy
seed.
to go to the
Yo,
team
you was
that
playing
beat
against them in the Western Conference
was
Finals
literally
that
the team.
year. Like,
That
and
is
then you
wild.
just was like, yo,
broken down that way. It is kinda
beat the
wild,
show.
man.
I'm about to go. I'm
Let
about
me
to
think
come over
about it
there
a
next
little
year.
before I
yo.
say that fully like that again.
Yo,
with
nah,
such
yo.
confidence.
Cause they were nice, bro. Like, you remember, and that was back. I think they had Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams.
I
like,
wanted them to win.
It was
I
a
did.
couple of people. Oh, was Adams on it? It was another foreign guy that was nice. That was big.
Perkins was there, but
I wanted them to win.
Perkins. Serge Ibaka was there, wasn't he?
yeah, he was there.
Serge Ibaka. They was nice.
Yeah,
yo.
that was when Serge was cold.
Who was the other guy? It was a big foreign dude, yo.
I don't remember.
If it wasn't Adams, it
They
had
had
to
a
be
lot of nice
somebody.
people come
Yeah,
through.
they was nice,
Through that
yo.
franchise already.
Adams too. I thought it was.
He might have been after
he might
that
be
though.
crazy young because Adams is up there now. He's like 30 something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was a young boy.
I
on
think
that
he was
squad.
young boy.
He was a young boy
That
on
That
that
sounds
squad.
right. He had the short
Barbecue
hair.
chicken
That's why he be
people.
getting
Yeah.
no tats. That might have been the big dude.
Yeah, barbecue chicken and people.
Speaking of someone who should have ring hopped, yo, did y'all see Cayenne versus Melo 1-on-1, yo?
Nah, Melo was frying him.
You didn't see it, Mike. Bitch,
Nah, I didn't see
I
it.
caught a little bit of the video of it. I didn't hear it though. I didn't hear what
Yo,
was
Melo, I ain't gonna lie, yo, Cayenne was cooking him.
Oh, for real?
He was
Giving
getting
dad
the
buckets.
crossover, the step back jump shots from three, all type of stuff. And you know what's crazy? Lala was in the back amping up the set, yo. I was like, yo, this
That's
look like,
funny as shit.
I don't even think she was supposed to be posting this show.
Yeah, but that's her son. You feel me? So you got
Yeah,
I get
yo,
it.
Melo type right now.
Yo,
Like,
nah,
yo,
he
hold
hit
on,
Melo.
yo. I might have been trying to make a comeback. You don't even know. Like,
He hit Melo with a bink, like pulled up to like the 3
yeah,
point,
some
like,
of the
make
shot,
up
I saw like the super deep shot
the
that he
free
hit.
throw, step back and hit like a reverse. I mean, hit like a reverse fadeaway three in his face.
I mean, it's pop. I would be happy if I was his pops. I ain't gonna lie. Even if he fried me, I'm like, yo, he might be
Yeah, that's
something.
cool. No,
yo.
you're supposed to do
He's
him
getting
like D
into
Wade
his
did
own
his
now.
son, yo.
Yeah.
You're
Oh,
supposed
it was
to be
fry him.
you're supposed to be frying him, yo.
Yeah, he did fry his son a lot.
Give him 56.
Not yet, yo.
Where is? Never mind. I don't want to go in on the kid like that because he might still be trying. But Dwayne Wade's son might not have been that good, nigga.
He was never that. With all due respect to him, you know, I'm sure he tried his hardest, but he was never really that good.
What's the name?
And that's a
Son
lot
might
of
be
pressure
better.
to your father is fucking Dwayne Wade, yo. Some people take time to develop in the hoop and shit.
Yeah, like I mean, if he's
Now it's not a lot of time for development though, because them niggas coming out of AAU been playing like damn near NBA schedule.
You better
So
be
like,
ready.
yeah, you better be
And
ready
you
now.
somebody's in the NBA, son. You already got the nepotism factor.
Because the talent level has
Oh,
changed
right.
now, yo. niggas wasn't doing what be happening now back then as often.
Yeah, Kaya hit him with like a double step back fadeaway. for the last basket. And I'm like, dang, Lala trying to get some payback. Yeah, get him.
It feels
Posting
good
and
though
everything.
it does feel good when you best your dad in something.
Nah, he was probably playing him like how Ray Allen was frying Denzel Washington when he got
He was
game.
playing. It looked like he was kind
Get
of
up, old man. Get up, old man. AD.
There's a reason he's doing that though.
You can't let your son cook you because next move might be he want to square up, yo. See, that's why you gotta do what D Wade did. Yo. You just gotta fry him, yo.
Yeah.
Until it's undeniable, yo.
Yeah.
At least until you get to college, yo.
I feel like I don't know. Yeah, it is different because I wasn't a hooper. Because if I have a son and he just be frying the shit out of me one day, I'm be like, yo, this guy's going to the league, dog. Like, good shit. Because I'm ass on the court. But if he really do some shit where I'm like, yo, that was crazy. That was a grown man move. And he like 13. Stick to that, champ.
Overall salute though, man. Like that is the tough part. That's hard. Like his son is like is gonna be like that.
Bucket getter, man.
Yeah, man.
He's like he can get them buckets.
Get
as
his
well.
pops though. If his pops didn't come into the
in his
season
DNA.
fat and play his way into shape, yo, Melo would have won rings, yo. Melo could have done great things, and he probably should have left the Knicks at a couple times, show that he's because like no, the one year when he was in his prime and Derrick Rose was still healthy.
You wanted him.
That shit was an automatic ring, yo.
You wanted him on the Bulls
fucking
so
matic
bad.
ring. I wanted him so bad. I was willing to give up any piece except for Derrick Rose and him, yo. I was like, we could find some foreign guys to stick defense, yo. We could find some foreigners to stick defense, yo.
You know he was supposed to be the third piece to the big three in Miami.
Yeah.
And then opted in and then became Chris Bosh.
You can't.
He
put
really
all
like
foreigners just as defenders. That's
You
fucking
could get some,
hilarious.
yo. They be sticking that D,
All
yo.
foreigners, Melo and Rose, that would have been the squad.
Yo, we would have been nice as
Bunch
shit,
of
nigga.
guys
We would have
that
won the
said
chip,
wow,
yo.
dang.
Yeah, we would have won the chip,
Zaza
yo.
Pachulia.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah. Pull Marco Bellinelli off the bench. It would have got crazy. We would have been crazy out there.
Oh
yo.
man, that's funny.
Marco
man.
Bellinelli was good for hitting like 6
Yeah,
threes
he
and
just random ass game.
Yeah.
Like, damn, this nigga look like Ricky Rubio back in the day, yo. Does Ricky Rubio still hoop? I think he's still in the league.
I think he took time away from the game.
I'm like, yo, he played like for 35 years,
He was
yo.
on mental health issues.
Yeah,
you
that's
said?
what
Oh, damn, sorry, yo.
Respect.
Yeah, I ain't no disrespect.
Ricky.
then.
He been
No
dealing with it,
disrespect.
man. Remember he had mad injuries, came back, fought back. When they first even drafted him, like he wasn't even allowed to like come straight over. He
Yeah.
was like a
He was only,
stash
like,
pick
16,
or something. Like
wasn't
he? Yeah.
his journey been crazy. That doc gonna be wild.
Yeah.
I know he was wilding in Spain. The Spaniards and them niggas was over there tripping.
We got episode 276 Coach Class.
Just being real. I know it was wild. I want to see it.
Yeah, I
Some
do too.
cocaine cowboy-esque shit.
Yo,
You know how
it's
it
gonna be
goes.
like, what was it? Oh yeah, that was Cocaine Cowboys.
And
yeah.
we talked about it. Griselda, I think, and them. Somebody coming with the Trump album cover or artwork. It's coming. T-shirts. I can't wait.
I can see Westside Gun doing
With the
that.
blanked out eyes, you
Yeah.
know it's going down.
Yo, Westside Gun is so fire though. That's why I will never slander him. He's one of my favorite guys.
I can't
on the
wait.
low.
Can't wait to see which one does it.
Yeah, and we always gotta say rest in peace to Big Reese. Thank y'all for listening, man.
Yeah.
They asked me what I'm coaching, right? I said, bro, I'm coaching life. I said, bro, I'm coaching life. They asked me what I'm coaching, right? I said, bro, I'm coaching life. I said, bro, I'm coaching life.